last will and testament of Dan Quinn for his two sons, Kyle Quinn and Ryan Quinn. Boys, I bequeath you cold fission, stevia, splitting water into a natural gas, and then returning into H2O underneath a layer of toxic soap. Boys, I'm giving you instructions on how to wash water pure and turn it into what people will call from the fountain of youth and into what makes my body better at 40 than when I was at 20. And I'll tell you what, boys, a lot of people are talking shit, okay, because they're insecure, whatever, because they're poor, and because they're pissed off. I don't know why, but fact of the matter is, if you listen to me, okay, if you listen to me and pay attention, no matter what happens to me, you will always be set. And this is what I want you to do to fulfill your mother's dream, her vision, the prophecy that she had when you were growing in her stomach. I want you to forever use most, if not all, of profit from Cold Fission's bounty to end slavery on this planet forever. And it goes like this, guys. There wasn't supposed to be one person at the top with a bunch of slaves at the bottom like a pyramid. It wasn't supposed to happen, okay? That was a male contrivance after spaceships and pyramids set down on Earth and killed all the women who were in charge. Now, what I'm doing, I'm setting this, okay, right up here next to you, and it's going to slowly change from soapy, crappy shit, or from fuel into H2O underneath the layer of soapy shit. And what you do is you blend stevia in water. That's how simple it is, man. This is Cold Fission at its finest. Okay, that's how dangerous it is. You don't have to spend millions of dollars for atomic energy. You just split water apart using stevia. That's probably why the FDA hunted this down. So boys, if people don't follow my suggestions and pay stevia forward to 3 people, to 3 people, to 3 people, to get this out, to get this miracle, worldwide fame, I don't know what's going to happen. I do know that because I'm putting these videos on TV, that Joan Quinn might kick me out, boys. I know that your grandma might kick me out, but listen, your grandma has never had my best interest or yours at heart. Otherwise, she wouldn't have told your mom that I smoked marijuana. She knew that your mom would make it so you couldn't see me, and she tried to make it so I was going to make a decision while you over the weed. Well, I tell you what, I told you guys that weed has saved my life. And so, in a way, my mom is trying to kill me. But you know what? This is from a woman who would kick me out of the house because I'm talking about her brother-in-law who was a fucking asshole my entire life. Okay? I'll tell you what, not one time, boys, in my life did Fred Reva ever do anything cool. Okay? Not once. There was always some kind of fucking string. You know, it wasn't just, oh, hey, yeah, because I like it. It was always, you know, with some fucking string. And I'll tell you what, that motherfucker was the string master because he has my mom on a short rope, even and he's dead. Okay? I wanted Doris and Fred's money to buy stevia so I could start handing it out to give to people so they could start having Bob Johnson-like miracles happen and then the word could spread. But no, they didn't want to hear nothing of it. They don't. I mean, money's so motherfucking tight with them that when their nephew is charged with an attempted rape that he didn't do and that he can prove he didn't do, okay? That was a golden fucking opportunity. We should have been millionaires. But you know what? If Doris and Fred had ever done the right thing, I never would have met your mom. So you know what? In a way, it's good that they were always cocksuckers and fucking cheat with their money. And I'll tell you what, Doris, how will it look when people find out that you didn't rush out to fucking help your great Aunt Betty? You're a millionaire, and you're still squabbling over fucking the price of tickets and trying to get a bargain fucking fare and shit like that. I'll tell you what, you don't do well with money, bitch. And I'll tell you this, when I get paid, in America, if you want to see a Robin Hood move, okay, all you got to do is pay forward stevia, help get it famous. That'll make me famous. I'll get money. And what I'm going to do is sue my fucking uncle's house away from him and give it to the poor, okay? Ivan Clark in San Diego, if you're listening, brother, pay attention, okay? Start spreading the word on stevia. You can get $50 pounds at starwestbotanicals.com. And you know what? Ironically, when I sue my aunt and uncle's money away because they broke the Bobby Chacon fucking agreement, That's a verbal contract, bitch. Okay? You should have fucking told Tom Leahy to try to, at least try to cure Bobby. Okay? I mean, isn't that what you guys are in business for? Is to fucking make money? Well, you know what? Wouldn't curing Bobby Chacon make some fucking money, bitch? Okay? Oh, like I'm so fucking broken. I'll tell you what. Living in a fucking house, okay, with you and your fucking husband would break anybody. Okay? Oh, look at your kids. Look how fucking successful they are. Alright? You fucking adopted 3 kids to treat them like shit, and so they're fucking higher class slaves than they would be in Mexico. I bet you this. I guaranteed that if they had enough food in their bellies and weren't dead in Mexico, that they would have gotten more fucking hugs from you. Because, you know what, Doris? Both Andy and Davey agreed that I've given fucking more hugs. Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I give more hugs to those kids than you guys ever did in your fucking life, okay? You know what? You guys are getting me out of my fucking game plan here. Let me look and see what time we're at. You know what? 6:08, 4:08. Okay, we're cool. I got 4 minutes. You know what? I gave them more fucking hugs than you and your husband ever fucking gave them in their life. I haven't been around them for years. We're talking about God fucking kept you barren for a reason. Because you kept silent when your fucking husband was treating me like a redheaded fucking stepchild and like a piece of shit. Handcuffing me to a tree. Fucking I couldn't even fucking push the broom correctly. Okay? Guys, Kyle, you know what I told you about your Uncle Fred? And I said to watch out. And I said, oh, you know, warning him, Doris, when he called the fucking apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for handcuffing to a tree. Oh, I feel good. You know what, bitch? How about fucking back me on one of my ideas? The Bobby Chacon story. Fucking Uriah Faber fighting for the pills. Tim Brown when he was at fucking the Raiders. Getting the Raiders on the pills. No, you didn't want shit. You didn't want nothing. And you know what? I had $1 million opportunity after opportunity. Well, you know what? I think that you and the fucking rest of the family have been under a fucking curse, bitch. Okay, that's what I think. Because I don't know of another family, alright, that would treat their kids like you treat yours. And I'm not going to have it. How much time do I have? 7. Okay, I'm cool. I'm going to pour this out. And this is all the soap that's making your body sick, America, right here. Kyle and Ryan, this is how I blend soap out of water. I make water that people will call from the fountain of youth, and it is going to make the Quinn family more money than God. And with, oh, whoa, fuck. See? I forgot to take that top off, and it was going glug, 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 and it's starting to fucking mix up. You know what? It's simple. If people come up with better ideas, better designs, okay, you'll be rich. This is a pre-Microsoft opportunity. I'm not trying to get money from anybody. I can barely get by as it is, but I'm getting by. And I'm still fucking giving shit away, Doris, you fucking cunt bitch. I'll tell you what. I fucking just gave Al Garcia a $50 bag of fucking stevia. And I can barely fucking afford shit for myself. But you know what? I'm trying to pay this forward so millions of lives can be saved. What the fuck are you doing, you fat cunt? I'll tell you what. America, if you want to see Robin Hood shit, okay, a redistribution of the wealth, I'm going to sue Fred Rivas' fucking house. And I'm going to give it to fucking black gangbangers or somebody that fucking needs it, okay? And you know what? Doris, say goodbye to your fucking house. Tom Leahy is your business partner. Tom Leahy fucking told me that he would cure Bobby Chacon. Tom Leahy fucking had me stop an alternate fucking plan for curing Bobby Chacon, okay, which was Nanotech, all right? How much time do we got? 8, going on 9. You see all that right there, America? All that soap being poured out? That's fucking toxic shit that's in your water, okay? It's not in mine. And you know what? There's a lot of it in fucking this right here, too, all right? A lot right there. The residue right there, okay? Look at all that fucking shit that's in the water that you guys are drinking, okay? I'll tell you what, Doris Riva, listen closely, Kyle and Ryan. I bequeath you cold fission and all profits if anything happens to me. And what you're to do is to pay down 98, 99, 100% after you guys have enough. After we have more than enough money, pay down everything else to the poor at the bottom, the meek. The meek shall inherit the earth, Kyle and Ryan. And you know what? The fact that I'm Maitreya and poor because of fucking Fred Riva and his family, all right? It's a travesty. People are dying, and if we get all the soap out, we can save millions of lives. I love you, Colin Ryan. Goodbye.